Hi, you guys. It is Thursday evening, April 30th, 2015. My name is Doris, and this is the Knit and Purl Podcast, episode 49. The Podivesary! Ooh! And there's the co-host, Pete. Oh, Pete. If you're new to this podcast, thanks for stopping by. I hope that if you find something of entertainment or entertainment or inspiration, that you will go over here, click that subscribe button, and go over here and click that thumbs up. If you are returning, thank you guys so much. You are awesome. You can find the show notes for this podcast on Knit and Purl, that's P-E-A-R-L, knitandpurl-doris.blogspot.com. In social media, I am One Fine Cow on Ravelry and Twitter. I am the number Fine Design on Facebook and Etsy, and I am Doris M. Smith, all smushed together on Instagram. This podcast has a Ravelry group, which is the Knit and Purl podcast group, and this week we have 4 new members, and I just shout you out. You don't have to introduce yourself. It would be nice if you did, but I'm not so big that I won't say who you are or say hello to you. Going on. The first new member is Real Yankee, who is Jean from Vancouver, Washington. We have Well Woman, who is Isabel from Derbyshire, if I said that right, in the UK. We have the Pattern Whisperer, who is Jerry from Texas, and Sally from Idaho, who is Sally from Idaho. Hi, you guys. Welcome. Thanks for joining the group, and already some of you are already participating. It's wonderful. Thank you so much. Ravelry group birthday shout outs. There's no birthdays this coming week. So, on YouTube this week, we have a increase of 4 new subscribers to make it 247. Thank you guys so much. And if you're new, welcome. I think I just got photobombed. Anyway. This podcast has a April knit along, which is a finished objects knit along. The rules for this podcast are that you must be a member to qualify for prizes. The object started on April 1st and finished by tonight. You still have time. I will probably close the thread tomorrow morning. And I don't have to work tomorrow morning, so I don't know what time I'll get it closed. Limit 2 per person. Chatter is welcome and encouraged on this thread. The prize will be yarn from the donation stash. And I showed it, and I'll show it again. Plus a few little things from me. This is sock yarn, and believe it or not, it is the same dye lot. It is Patton's Croix sock. And this is the jacquard colorway. It's called... Is this? No, I'm sorry. This is FX. This is FX. Thinking about something else. It is the cameo color. That plus an item, maybe 2 from me. Okay. The April drawing will happen next week. But this week, since it is our Podiversary, last week I opened a thread and asked people to answer questions. I have locked that thread, and I will draw right now. The prize is any one item from my shop, and you will find the link in... Okay, there's a link there will be a link in the descriptions below. There is a link in the show notes to my shop. But the prize for this drawing is any one item from my Etsy store. And custom orders are welcome. They're okay. If you find something on my shop that you want it in a different color, I will try my best to do that. I'll let you know. So any one item means if there's a necklace and earring set, that is one item. Okay. Random number generator. There were 18 posts, 2 of which were mine, because I thought I would reply to my own, and I'm not very tech savvy, okay? I didn't think it would show up in all of them, but anyway. We'll just hope that number 11 doesn't come up, and if it does, just push it again. So, random number, we have, it should be 2 through 18. 2 through 18. Okay, before I draw, let me just say, the posts were very encouraging and very wonderful, and I want to thank you guys so much. It made me feel really good, and it made me feel like, yes, I want to continue podcasting. Of course, there wasn't a doubt, but you know, I like coming and talking to you guys and spending some time. Anyway, let's get on to the drawing. 2 through 18. Here we go, folks. Generate. Well, it wasn't 11. Number 9, you are the winner, and you get to pick any one item from my shop. Let me go to the thread and find out who is number 9. Should have been there already. Number 9 is Blue Yarn Always. Blue Yarn Always. Contact me. Leave me a message on Ravelry, or you can message me on YouTube and let me know what item from my shop you would like, and I will get that to you. Thank you so much. I appreciate all y'all's comments. They were, like I said, very heartwarming, very encouraging, and I appreciate it all very much. Thank you. Okay. Story of the week. Wow. I have been very busy this week, but not with yarn busy. Since it is my Podivesary, I wanted to make some changes. One of those changes, if you have been to the group recently, you will see that the badge has changed and the banner has changed to more depict the name of the podcast, the Knit and Purl podcast. If you haven't seen it, go look. I also changed the banners in my Etsy store, and I changed the banners on the Facebook page, and trying to make everything cohesive. Also, I have ordered podcast buttons. Just because. Why not? It's a year. It's been a year. I'm still going to be doing this. I don't feel like I'm going to be stopping anytime soon. So I'm going to show you. That is the mock-up that I approved for the podcast buttons. I'm so excited. I can't wait to get them in my grubby hands. That's that. What else? Also, I'm in the process working on trying to figure out how to get this little podcast on iTunes. I've been spending a lot of evenings trying to figure this out, and I'm not there yet, but I've been trying to work with a gentleman from the School of Podcasting to try and help me figure out get everything together. And did you see that? My exercise ball just moved on its own. Okay. So anyway, there's a link if you're interested in looking at. It's called the School of Podcasting. Dave Johnson. I'm working with him to try. I'm trying. It's going to accomplish. Going to get this little podcast on iTunes this year. Other goals that I have this year for the podcast. I thought about it earlier. Now I'm drawing a blank. Goals for the podcast. Or goals for the second season or the, year number 2. I want to go to a event this year. Some form of, what do you call them? Like the Maryland Sheep and Wool and retreats, Yarny retreats. I want to go to a Yarny retreat this next coming year of this podcast. And I'm getting this on iTunes, getting all of that in order. Those are 2 major goals for this year. Anyway, health pearls this week, which is going to keep going. But I wanted to share the story and what's been happening with me this week. Let me make sure I have spoken about everything. Yeah, just talking about how I'm not real computer savvy and I am employing some help to try and get this done. Hopefully it won't cost too much. Health pearls. I kind of found anyway, health pearls are to help us, make little changes. 20 little changes for big weight loss results. And the link's in the show notes. If you haven't seen this podcast before, I am on a journey to get healthier and slimmer. And so I thought I would include a health pearl in the podcast. So 20 little changes for big weight loss results. And hopefully I can find it without too much trouble. Oh, did you notice? I just got buzzed by my Apple Watch. I absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, please don't let this be hard to find. Okay, I'm back. I had to just go on the website and look it up because I couldn't find it in my likes and I should have been more prepared. Anyway, 20 little changes for big weight loss results. And I'm just going to kind of read through it. If you want to have a deeper look at it, you can go to the show notes and click on there. So, number 1, eat eggs for breakfast. Meaning that the protein is good and it helps satisfy you during the day. Is that the first one? No, it's not the first one. The first one is eat off a blue plate. I mentioned that in last week's, I think, or the week before. Eat eggs for breakfast. Put a big fork in it. They say studies show if you use a big fork, it feels like you're eating more food and makes you satisfied. Anyway, turn off the TV. Don't do destructive eating. And it says to fill your small plate. Fill it. Use a small plate, but fill it. Don't give yourself an opportunity to go back for seconds. Focus on your future. When you're thinking about what you want to be, it helps you to maintain your goals. Hold the mayo. Slim down your daily coffee. I'm going to take a sip. Meaning, don't put the sugar or the creamer in it. Add more fruits and vegetables in your diet. Slowly swap out the processed foods. And there's a Tri-Tabata training, which is a type of interval training where you do 20 seconds of real intense and then 10 seconds of rest. Don't take weekends off. For me, I find that if I have a cheat day, it takes me 3 days to get back where I was before. So I try to go very sparingly on those cheat days. And don't make it, maybe make it a cheat meal, not a whole cheat day. That's just my advice. Take time out, and this is like for relaxation. 10 minutes a day, sit in a comfortable chair, be comfortable. Close your eyes and do like meditation mantras about just relax, let it go, and just take time to just unwind, relax for 10 minutes. Eat a lighter lunch. Eat intuitively. What does that mean? Take cues from your body for the cravings. What is your cravings, and find out what you need to satisfy. Stay satisfied. Add small amounts of fat and protein in your meals to trigger the satiation center. Taste the first 4 bites of your food, and they said really taste. Take time to chew it and taste it, and eat only in designated dining areas. Keep serving dishes off the table. Go for a walk immediately after a meal. That's it. Can't believe that was 20, but that was 20. So that was the health pearls for the week. Stash enhancement. I purchased a couple of weeks ago, on the 19th of April, I ordered some safety noses from a shop. It's called Situer, Situer on Etsy. There's links in the show notes. It's from China, and I ordered it on the 19th and I got it yesterday, the 29th. So I think that is like really good shipping. So here is one. I think this was like an extra one that she put in because it's a little bigger and it's not in the same. Two of them, 2 extras. Safety noses. There's the brown. And I got, these are like black, I think. So I think I ordered the black ones and she sent a couple extras. So that's kind of cool. So, and they were cheap. The shipping was not bad coming from China either. But there's my safety note. I wanted to have safety noses. If and when I make more of these. Because they're so cute. So, I'm not a very good nose maker. So, anyway, if you're interested, there's links in the show notes that for her shop. They were very, like I said, very reasonably priced, and she sent little extras. Okay, you guys want to be looking at my top of my head, right? No foes this week. I've been doing computer stuff and not really, well, okay. I have a faux, but it's a surprise to go along with the yarn, so I'm not showing it. Whips are the same from last week, but with some progress. First one is the vanilla socks. I decided to go ahead and just do the fish lips. So, fish lips kiss heel. So this is the first sock. I was before the heel last week. So I added the heel and did maybe let me see, there was the heel. Maybe a little over an inch on the first sock. So pretty. This is Patton's Croix sock jacquard. And the colorway is a number. No, Fern Rose. Fern Rose jacquard. I had yarn barf when I was trying to get them. That's what this is about. But I love the color. I love how it's knitting up. And here's the second sock. So the first sock is on my Addy Turbo. No, not Addy Turbo. Is on my Carbons. 2.75, 40-inch circular, doing magic loop. It's an inch of 2x2 ribbing, and then I started the 3x3. Did about maybe 2 inches. I don't like a big cuff. And then did the heel. Fish lips kiss heel on that one. And I started the second one. And this is on my set of Stitch Berries that I haven't used in a while. I noticed, however, they're supposed to be the same size. They're 40-inch circulars. I'm doing magic loop. 2.75. But, you see the difference? This one gauge is tighter. So I mindfully am loosening up my tension on these. And hopefully it won't be too bad. And I don't plan on these being matchy. Not necessary. So those are the socks. I'll probably be taking this. I'll actually probably be taking both of my whips this weekend when I go to the Kansas City area for my yearly Mushroom Festival trip to see my sister do the Mushroom Festival. The Mushroom Festival for me is the tradition that my mother asked us to continue prior to her death. She said, please go, continue to do it, continue to get together. And my sister and I continue, and this is the weekend for that. So, be mindful that this drawing I just did for the Podiversary probably won't be shipped until Monday. Probably. We'll play it by ear. Okay, the next finished object is the simple raglan cardigan. It is a free pattern from Lion Brand Yarns, and it's also on Ravelry. It's just simple raglan cardi, and there's the picture. And this is where I was last week, so I got a good amount of progress. I had separated this for the sleeves last week. So I'm going to be modifying this pattern because I'm going to lengthen. I would almost be ready to do the ribbing and add the sleeves, but she wants it to be longer, so I've got to do 12 inches from the armhole to the body, and then 2 inches of the 2x2 ribbing. So, and I'm going to be making longer sleeves. So, here we go. Here is, and it is knit. I'm on the second ball of Karen Simply Soft, and my co-host is here. Here he is. Oops, wrong side. Here's the co-host. Are you playing with my ball? Were you playing with my ball? Sorry, this is kind of messy today. Sorry. It is Karen Simply Soft. 100% acrylic. The color is Gray Heather. It's nice and soft, and it's knitting up well. And it's in my Joanne Springs Knit Spin Farm bag. And this is also a Joy and Springs Knit Spin Farm bag. And Pete, Mr. Pete, get away from the spinning wheel, please. The co-host is exploring. So, I'm still spinning the Clon Forest Roving. I did about, I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes last night. I kept thinking, oh, I want to spin. So I took some time last night and did some spinning. So, 2 more sections. I'll show the Clown Forest Roving from Knit Spin Farms. This is how much I have left of the first 2 ounces. It's very nice. Just white with some, there's veggie matter in it, but it's lovely. It's spinning thick and thin. I am not a perfect spinner. I'm just spinning it the way it wants to go. So, next up is the Pinterest. And this week, since it is the Podiversary, I wanted to go back in time and share my first Pinterest that I shared and my first stumble that I shared 1 year ago. So, I think the Pinterest will be fine. Easy to find. Stumble, however, I don't know. I'll probably just go on and type it in. Okay. I'm starting to sweat because I'm afraid it's not in here. And I might as well start sweating because it's not in here. Oh, I know where I put it. Never mind. I put it in a different box. I put it in. I want to do that. It's beautiful. I love it. Links in the show notes. And you're looking at my scalp again, which needs to be touched up. Do you remember? It is a beautiful painted rock with the words, "Be still." Meaning, I'm going to take care of it. It's no longer for sale. It's out of stock. It is from Love from Cape Cod shop. Links are in the show notes. Okay. It's beautiful, relaxing when you're stressed. Be still. You hear God saying, be still. I'm here. Know I'm God and I'll take care of it. Okay. And my first ever stumble, when I reviewed it last night, I was like, oh, yes. This is so cool. And it's like remembering. I remember and they're so cool and they're still noteworthy. So we're going to just go through it again. Again, I'm bringing back the first podcast, Stumbles, in celebration of the Podiversary. Not because I couldn't find another one. That is not true. I didn't look. I just thought, focus, Doris. Let's get this done. No, it's not food hacks. It's cooking hacks. It's food hacks. I didn't grow up texting, so I can type slower. I'm so amazed. Melissa, the girl who peeped her head in, she's been texting since she was 11. And when she texts, she goes, and she's done. I'm like, wow, how did you do that? I can't do that. It's opening. Bear with me. And here it is. And this is so fun. I love this. I loved it the first time I showed it, and I love it right now. 40 creative food hacks that will change the way you cook. Here's what it looks like. And we're just going to kind of go through. Adult alcoholic ice candy. And like I said the first time, there's links. So there's links in the show notes to this. And then there's links through each one. There's a how to make a perfectly creamy mashed potato. Tailgating hacks. So there's a place to go and click for tailgating hacks. Refuses to make the dip. Okay. The walking taco. Really cool. You have a Fritos. You put all the taco stuff on top of the Fritos and you can walk around and eat it. Really cool. I think that would be cool for a teenage party. And I think I said that the first time. Okay. Wet your fingers before removing eggshells. If you get an eggshell in the ale, if you get an eggshell in when you're cracking, you can wet your fingers and easily remove it. This one is really cool. It's got a grip. Easy pancake art. Quick and easy cheese sticks. And it's just like you make a grilled cheese, or prepare to make a grilled cheese and then you fry it. Links. And you use vegetable classic tomato basil for the dip. Use a waffle for hash browns. The correct way to open a kiss. Let me try it. There you go. Cheese bread hack. Shows you how you can make cheese bread. How to tell if an avocado is ripe. I'm not gonna show. Okay. There's a pasta folding hack where you can make different pastas. Fancy. Oops, over here. Sorry. Cool. Anyway, links in the show notes. It is not pretty, but a Panera maker can be used to make an omelet. And there's a grif. I got a George Foreman. I could do it in that. Best way to cook a hot dog perfectly. And it's a spiral cut hot dog. And when you cut it spirally, it opens it up and it gives more cook areas and is delicious. And Ted and I did this one 4th of July and we thought it was so cool. And one of the kids saw the hot dog, screamed to his mother to put that back. That is not a hot dog. And he threw a fit and he wasn't going to eat it because it wasn't a hot dog. Just to prepare you. But they are really good and they're fun. Very fun. And like I said, it makes for delicious grilled hot dogs. Pancake pops. Ridiculous, but technically a food hack. It's ridiculous. S'mores on a rake. Cookies and No. Milk and cookies, ice cubes that you can put into your coffee or milk or whatever. Links. Use a crock pot to make French toast. Salad in a jar. Different teas mean different times and temperatures. So there's like the perfect BLT every time. Vegetable hacks. It tells you the cooking. It's a cooking cheat. How to make pancakes with cookie cutters. The shapes. You can do the same with eggs. How to determine if an egg is fresh. It gives you a link that you can go and check that out. Easy pizza bread. Gives you pizza bread. How to pair wine with food. How to properly eat a cupcake. Now this is pretty amazing. There's the cupcake. You take off the thing, you break it in half, and you put the icing in the middle. And there you go. Haven't tried that yet. No time to boil water. Use a Keurig. Empty ketchup bottles are great for pancake mix. You use dental floss to cut soft foods. Like a cake and a pumpkin roll and soft cheeses. Use dental floss. They show a way to make the perfect egg burger, where it's like the egg inside the burger. Show it. It says to blow into a bag and seal it tightly. The CO will keep it from becoming soggy, as in like a salad or vegetables. I don't know. How to decorate with sprinkles on a cake. Cool. Perfect drink for all occasions, and there's like a listing. 36, an easy way to store asparagus for up to 2 weeks. Look it up. Use cream bottles as excellent snack dispensers. And you recycle. Ziploc bags can keep ice cream soft. So you put it in a Ziploc bag and put it in the freezer, and it keeps it soft so you don't have to like kill yourself getting ice cream. Okay, 39. A pair of sturdy tongs can help you get all of the juice out of a lemon. And last but not least, save time and hassle for having to wash your hands every time. Use glove when mixing meat. Okay. That is the end of this show, the Podivesary. I'm going to mention here that I will be beginning a thread for the May-June knit-along, which is going to be knitting small things like socks, washcloths, stuffed animals, because it's going to be coming on to summer and we're not going to be wanting to knit the big sweaters and stuff. So it's going to be knitting the small things. And I will post it. I don't know if it'll be up by May 1st, but, and being gone on the weekends, it will be retroactive to May 1st. Starting on May 1st, ending on June 30th or 31st. And it'll be, I'll decide on the rules, but I'm just getting you prepped right now. If you want to start something May 1st, small things, washcloths, 1 skein projects. Maybe that's the best way to say. One skein projects, and obviously with 1 skein, you know, if it's a Patton's Croy sock yarn, you're going to need 2 skeins, but, you know, that's a given. But everything else, And the co-host wants to say goodbye. He actually wants his food. Okay. It's coming. So that'll be posted and retroactive to May 1st. Small things. One skein project, socks for the May-June knit-along. And like I said, I will get the rules together and figure it out. And have it posted hopefully by Monday, the 4th of May. Forgive me for that. Thank you guys so much for watching and supporting throughout this whole year. Thank you so much. It's been wonderful for me. I've enjoyed every minute. If you have any hints on getting to iTunes, post it in the Ravelry group, post it in the show notes, and I would be so thankful. And I'll see you next week for season 2. Bye, you guys.